Hello, and welcome to Piano Player Pro, your favourite classical tunes arranged for piano. Today, we're going to be playing In the Hall of the Mountain King by Grieg. This piece was originally written as incidental or background music to Ibsen's play Peer Gynt. Based on a Norwegian folktale, Peer Gynt tells the story of the hero's downfall and then his subsequent redemption. If you haven't already, then follow the link below and head over to the website pianoplayerpro.com, where you can find the sheet music which is free to download. And while you're there, make sure you check out what other pieces you can learn. I'm regularly adding new pieces and content, so if you find this video helpful, then please hit the subscribe button below. In total, there are 4 piano arrangements of In the Hall of the Mountain King for you to choose from, starting with level 1, and getting progressively more difficult all the way up to level 4. This video is for the level 3 version, but feel free to take a look at the others. So then, let's get going. We're going to start by playing the whole piece all the way through once, and before I start, just notice that the A section you play twice. You repeat that line, then you go on to the B section, which you also play twice, and then you go on to the C section, which you play once, and the D section that you play once. So effectively the structure is A, A, B, B, C, D. Okay, so off we go. Okay, so that's the piece all the way through. We're now going to go back to the A section and do that first. We're going to start with the right hand, then we'll look at the left hand, and then we'll put the two together. So it begins with your thumb on D, you run nicely up like this. Try and get those as even as you can. And then you've got this pattern, da, 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 so it's quaver, crotchet, da, da, da. And then you do that same pattern 3 times. On the A and the F, the G sharp and the E, and then the normal G and G natural and the E flat. So just practice that little kind of sequence. G sharp and G natural. So let's run lines 1 and 2 again. And then you start back on the D and running up again. Then you've got to shift your hand up because you've got some higher notes coming up. So to do that, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you're going to get your thumb on the F. And then you've got enough fingers left to do that last bar. So you move your thumb up to the F. Then you can stretch the high D. You start on low D. And then get that nice little pattern there. C, A, F, A, C. So the whole line a bit slowly for you. This pattern, G sharp, G natural, round again, thumb on the F, and then round like that. Okay, while all that's going on, the left hand is playing D. Notice it's low D, so it's not here. Okay, it's moving all the way down to here, just to give that kind of low, ominous sound. And you play short notes, so they're not long sustained notes. They're actually crotchets with a crotchet rest, and the rest is important. It adds to the character. So rest, rest, rest. So you do 6 of those, that's 3 bars, then up to the F for the 4th bar. Okay, so not too difficult by itself, the trick is putting it together. So together it should sound like this, starting on D, then the G sharp, and the G, move your thumb to the F, then left hand up to F with your middle finger, okay? And then at the end you're still holding the min in there, but this is still this short. So try to kind of keep this one long while bringing this one off nice and short. So listen to that again, this is the repeat. Okay, that's the A section. The B section carries on with a similar kind of tune. You've just finished here. So I'm going to suggest you move your thumb up to the A, because you've got another 5 notes. Notice this time you've got the C sharp in the middle, so it's not quite the same. C sharp. So you move your thumb up to the A. And then you've got the same pattern you had before, the same shape, da, da, da. But you've got to do something slightly tricky. Instead of going 5, 3, 5, which you did before, you're going to go 5, you're going to put your 2 on the C sharp, and then the 4 on the E. So you can then do the same with the F. Have the 5th finger free for the F. So watch that slowly. 5, 2, 4. And then you do the F. And you hold those in position. So 5 with the F, 4 with the E. So watch that again. 5, 2, 4, 5, 4. So that's bars 5 and 6. Bars 7 and 8 are almost identical. The same trick there. The only difference being you finish on a mini-me, you don't play that again, you just hold the E. While that's going on, the left hand, which was on the A, is to play the F. You now move up to the, sorry, it started on the D, the F, then you've moved up to the A, which you're playing with your thumb, and you do 2 of those, down to the F, back to the A, and then that pattern repeats exactly the same. So the right hand's similar, the left hand's identical in bars 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So together, it goes like this. Keep an eye on that funny switch in the right hand. 5, 2, 4. So you're going to need to practice this slowly, but once you've got it, hopefully it feels logical. And again, you're holding the minim, but keeping the left hand short. And then that repeats, hopefully getting more fluent. Okay, so you've done sections A and B, each of which you played twice. You go on to the C section. This is identical to the A section, so that's good news. You can already play that, so you're back to where you started. And then you go on to the D section, and most of this is again a repeat of the C section. So you don't play the C section twice, but effectively you play most of it twice because the D section is the repeat, but with an altered ending. So bars 13, 14, bar 15. So far that's all the same, it's just bar 16 that changes. So the first time you went, this time you're going to go up to the 5, then you're going to get your 3, middle finger on the C sharp. You've got 2 Ds at the end, a high D and a low D, and they've both got accents on them. That's those kind of sideways Vs. That means you play it extra strong. So, okay, so watch that last 2 bars. This is from bars 15. Middle finger, D, D. And your left hand has been playing lots of D. And then you're going to go up to the A. Rather than using your thumb, use your 2, and then you can get the top D. And again, you've got D, D, high D, low D. Okay? And that's going to mirror what you're doing in your right hand. So they're both doing the same pattern. So the last bar with hands together, middle finger, and then your second finger on the A, both with an accent. So the last line is just this. Nice and strong to finish. So that's how the 4 sections go. I'm going to play the whole thing through from beginning to end. So get the hands in position. I've not talked much about the dynamics. I'm going to start quietly and then I'm going to get progressively a little bit louder with each section and see how that sounds. So here we go, starting from the piano. Off we go. Okay, so that's the whole piece all the way through. If you listen to the original, which is played by full orchestra, you'll notice that that tune that I've just played repeats 3 times, and each time it repeats, it gets faster and faster, and it gets higher and higher up the keyboard. So I'm going to play it to you once more. This time I'm going to keep the left hand where it is, but the tune I'm going to play an octave higher, which will mean that in the middle it's going to disappear off the end of your screens. But I'm going to try and get quicker and quicker as the thing goes on. So I'm going to start a little bit faster, and then try and build up the sense of excitement through the building dynamic from piano through to forte, getting faster and faster as the piece goes on. Here we go. So that was the level 3 version of Grieg's In the Hall of the Mountain King. Thanks for watching. I hope you found it helpful. If you have, then please hit the subscribe button below, as there's new pieces for you to learn coming out all the time. And remember, the music for all of them is free to download from the website pianoplayerpro.com. If you've got any questions or requests for future pieces, then please do get in touch via the comments section. Have a great day then, and happy practicing.